much.
There are choice words. Some that should never be used.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
When you take it's still stuck. And you said to get it off. Yeah, you tell me.
Been there, seen that, done that. Hate that. Oh no.
Yeah, so you feel my pain.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna take those and sign them.
Trying to, but you guys got both.
Who's this for?
Oh, thank you.
Sign them.
Oh, Board of
Running late.
She's gonna be late.
She's gonna be late. She texted.
Is she gonna be late enough to where we get to the liquor license thing?
If so, I figure
used to
Probably
be the one-
practicing up for that one.
No,
Hey,
'cause I used to be the one that did that.
I'll do it.
And I went, oh God,
I'll do
if
it
she's
if-
not here, this is not gonna be fun.
Why didn't you do like the consent on those? You know, not the consent exactly, but like the same idea.
You could
Just
stick them right in the consent agenda.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm curious, just because.
I don't know if it is.
Is it
I don't-
because you have to read every entity's name specifically?
It might be. It might have to do with like general public needs.
7:32.
Yeah, so it doesn't just seem like you're just.
Yeah, we like them all.
Can we join?
Yeah,
It don't. It's not allowed.
it is.
Oh, hold on. Maybe this.
It'd be helpful if I log in.
I think that's my problem.
Oops, if you log in.
I think so.
I'm waiting for my computer to boot.
You know why? It just felt like spring outside today. It was so nice.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm updating.
There was one time that they were repeating in a row. It's comfy and soft. Okay, that's fine.
Right. No. Yeah. I don't know.
Good sound.
Simple.
I'm waiting on my computer to boot.
Do you want these or you want this?
We try.
That way.
Here you go.
Oh man.
Tag your it.
Oh my goodness.
Is it up, please?
Sorry, it's just taking a minute for this thing to boot up. Updates, 2 of them.
Uh-oh. You should have pushed okay.
Yeah. Shouldn't have came.
Yeah, if we get there, I figure I could do that one, maybe. Oh, baby.
one that has a bunch of papers.
My toe is hurting. Still is bad, but tonight,
You gonna go get that tetanus shot?
maybe.
You better.
Otherwise, we'll have to for it.
Oh, you don't want that infection. Thank you.
All right, sorry I'm late. I will call this meeting to order at 7:36. Would you please join for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we have roll call, please?
Mayor Terry Wycombe,
Here.
Vice Mayor Steve Sanger,
Here.
Councilmember Darrell Gardner,
Here.
Councilmember Tanya Lumen,
Here.
Councilmember Bruce Seeloff,
Here.
Councilmember Jacqueline Wells, Councilmember Chris Weisenberg.
Here.
All right, thank you. Next thing on our agenda is to approve the agenda. Vice Mayor Sanger.
I move to approve the February 6, 2024 City Council agenda as presented.
Second.
Been a motion made and seconded to approve the February 6, 2024 City Council agenda as presented. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. Motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, thank you. Next thing on our agenda is the consent agenda. Councilman Weisenberg.
I move to approve the consent agenda for February 6, 2023 as presented.
Second.
You mean 2024?
2024. Sorry, that needs to be changed.
Okay, there's been a motion made and seconded to approve the February 6, 2024 City Council agenda as presented. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, thank you. The next thing on our agenda is a public hearing. I will open at this time. It's for approval of the Rawlins 2024-2025 renewal of the liquor licenses. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on this subject while the public hearing is open? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. The next thing on our agenda is citizens' participation. This is a time set aside by resolution number 2C-96, allowing citizens to address the council, 5-minute time limit. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to the city council? Seeing none, we will move on to the next item. And I believe, Tom, you said the person isn't here yet, correct? Or
Correct.
okay. Okay. With you guys' permission, I will skip that. We'll come back to it. Everybody okay with that? All right. The next thing on our agenda is the presentation of the Community Builder Award for February 24. And I will turn the floor over to members of the Rawlins Community Builder Award Committee.
Hello. The Community Builder Award is a monthly award that the city presents to local individuals, businesses, and organizations for their volunteer service, sponsorship, promotion of programs and events, outstanding service in the interest of the city, and for other contributions significant to the Rawlins quality of life. The volunteer committee would like to present the February 2024 Community Builder Award to Lenny Lehman. And the first person who would like to speak about Lenny is Debbie, who did submit the nomination.
The first time I met Lenny, I was dragged to a COG meeting in Medicine Bow because we couldn't get back from the doctor in time. And at first sight, he's just an incredible man. And as we know, in March of last year it was, he practically lived here to help us on our water deal. And I thought it was very important. He doesn't only help our community, but he helps all the communities everywhere. I've heard him on the radio dozens of times. He does the extra training. And when I met him and his wife, he came to our birthday parties back in July. And she's a pleasure also. And it's my pleasure to have Lenny Lehman as my friend.
So on behalf of the committee, just a couple more things about Lenny here. As we all know, Lenny is our current emergency manager for Carbon County. He works in all 5 mission areas of ICS. He works with all governing bodies, including all responding agencies, fire, police, EMS, everybody. Lenny does consider Carbon County home. He loves to light a fire for preparedness and response. We've all been part of that, I think, at some point in time. Lenny's had some very good successes, including our critical water situation that we had. Helped us through a whole bunch of those kinds of things. And with that, I'm going to close what I have to say and we'll go from there. So, okay?
Would you like to say anything?
Your turn. Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, council members, Debbie, my friend. I'm absolutely honored, and most of you that know me, you may not believe this next statement, but I'm speechless. I am one that definitely loves to talk and engage in conversation, and I'm absolutely blessed and honored to receive this award. Successes, in my view, is opportunity and preparedness meeting, and that's me in the city of Rawlins. That's me in Carbon County. I believe that I'm right where I'm supposed to be, doing right what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it with the people that I'm so blessed to call partners in OEM, friends, co-workers, and family. So this award was out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it. And to be honest, last year was a hard year on many different fronts, and this award is something that I'm going to hold dear and dear to my heart. And I'll just say thank you, and I'll say end report.
So with this award, there is a donation, and he has chosen St. Christopher's Highway of Carbon County to receive that. So,
Yes.
that's whole part of this. Here, I'm gonna stick this over here.
Thank you.
Okay, ready?
Can we get 2?
Yeah.
Can Debbie be in one?
Yeah, so cheese, and then Debbie.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, you cry.
No. Let's get in here, right next to me.
Jump on.
Happy to be next to you anytime.
Awesome.
Okay, ready? Congratulations, Lydia.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Thank you, Lenny.
Absolutely.
All right. The next thing on our agenda is a shooting range advisory board appointment. I would entertain a motion. Councilman Lewin.
I move to appoint Megan McComas to the Shooting Ranges Advisory Board as the first alternate for a term ending June 30th, 2025.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to appoint Megan McComas to the Shooting Range Advisory Board as the first alternate for a term ending June 30th, 2025. And Megan couldn't make it here tonight, but she did prepare a statement that I'll have Myra read.
Megan says, I sincerely apologize for being unable to attend this important meeting tonight. But I'd like to thank Mayor Terry Wycombe, City Manager Tom Sarvey, and Myra for allowing me to write this letter and for reading the letter to council. I wanted to share tonight why I feel it would be a great and valuable asset to the Rawlins Shooting Range Advisory Board. As someone who's been raised around firearms and spent most weekends at the Green River outdoor shooting ranges, I have a passion for this. My father instilled in me, growing up, the importance of firearm safety and the importance of the Second Amendment. I believe as a young Wyomingite, it's important for me to keep this mindset instilled in our future generations and create more passionate younger Wyomingites for this lifestyle. As for what I can bring to the board, I am very good at seeing things from different angles and coming up with ideas, but I do not stop there. I follow through with my ideas until the end. I have many great ideas that will get the community more engaged in the shooting ranges, more visitors for tournaments, and more opportunities to expand our future ranges. My father, who is very knowledgeable in this field, is also readily available for me to consult with. I believe we have the best facilities in the state, and I can see a bright future in which the community attends multiple of our events held at the ranges. Visitors boost our local economy by being here for tournaments and competitions, and our youth have a chance to gain experience and knowledge in the field of firearms. I deeply appreciate everyone's time tonight, and again, I'm very sorry to be here, that I could not be here, but thank you again for letting me voice my thoughts.
Thank you. All right. Any further discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, thank you. The next thing on our agenda is the Carbon County Economic Development Board appointment. I would entertain a motion. Vice Mayor Sanger.
I move to appoint Hans Pedersen as the City of Rawlins representative on the Carbon County Economic Development Board effective February 6, 2024.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve Hans Pedersen as the City of Rawlins representative on the Carbon County Economic Development Board effective February 6, 2024. Is there any discussion? Please open online voting. Is Hans here? I'm sorry. I skipped a step. Hans, come tell us why you want to be on this board. I almost let you get off too easy, buddy.
I was hoping. Thank you, Honorable Mayor and Council members. I really appreciate the consideration for the appointment to this board. As most of you know, I was born in this county. I was raised in this county. I've left and come back 3 times. Third time stuck. This is my home. This is where I want to be, and I'm deeply invested in seeing it grow and get better. And within the City of Rawlins, I own several different businesses, and within the county, I work as well, and this is a really important thing for me and something I'm really looking forward to be part of and working with Yvonne. And I think there is a ton of potential and a ton of opportunity here, and I'm really excited to be able to get in and learn some things and represent the City of Rawlins in helping with growth not only in Carbon County, but as well as the City of Rawlins.
Thank you, Hans.
Thank you.
Appreciate you applying. All right, any further discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, thank you. And again, thank you for applying, you folks. The next thing on our agenda is the DDA Main Street and Hub reports. And I will turn the floor over to Executive Director Pam Thayer.
Good afternoon, evening, Honorable Mayor and Council. Excited. So from DDA standpoint, we're just, to give you an update, we're just planning all the dates and working with all our partners for Adventure Fest, which is the new name Summer Fest, and having some new fun, exciting things that are going to be happening, potentially a car cruise on Friday night to generate more people, not just coming for the car show on Saturday, but getting them Friday night to put heads in beds and all that fun stuff. And then car show, bike show, Jeep show. We're going to have some fly fishing down there this year, all about adventure. So yeah, so even our artwork and our art project that I think some of our artisans in the county are going to do some adventure art. So super excited for that, and just again getting everything planned and organized for 2024. But a big focus right now is, and I spoke about it, I think last month, is the hub and what's going on at the hub. First of all, the first thing that's happening Thursday night, is Jim Draver from the SBDC Small Business Development Center will be having a Start Your Own Business class from 5 to 6:30. You can go onto the hub's website to register or just show up. I have flyers for that. So that's one of the things. But the big thing that we've talked about maybe the last few months is getting the Carbon County Startup Challenge kicked off again, and it officially opened yesterday morning for applications. I have plenty of posters to give out, some to give out to Yvonne, and all the partners. We are still adding, so this poster has a few, but as we're adding sponsors and partners, this poster will change. But again, we are hoping, last year we had a little over 20,000 seed money. This year it will be, we're hoping to hit about 35,000. A couple things have changed, or not changed, but we've gotten a little more detailed, learned a lot after the first year is, we always use the Impact 307 model, which is part of the University of Wyoming's program. And there's EDA money, Economic Development Administration money, Business Innovation Hub money, plus many, many partners. But that we are making sure that people are aware that this is just seed capital. This isn't a big part. I mean, we would love to say it's 50 to 100. I mean, that's where we'd like to grow it. But that this program really is business counseling, startup support, and access to seed funding. And this is all done primarily through Impact 307 in the University of Wyoming. But to take it one step farther is last year we kept saying for innovative and scalable businesses, and that was their verbiage for their program, and I kept asking, we need more, what does that mean? And so we actually added a second caveat to that, is that if you're interested, please sign up. Josh Keefe will definitely talk with you after your application's in. Applications are open until February 23rd. But the second component is a business that is good for the economic ecosystem for Carbon County. And that was really important with the Business Innovation Hub and the committee of the Business Innovation Hub, that yes, sometimes we need scalable and innovative ideas, but sometimes we just need a really cool business that fills a need in Carbon County, creates jobs. So again, they have some caveats with the University of Wyoming money, that it can't be retail, and a good example is Cody Anderson from Mequano applied last year, but he didn't apply for Mequano, but what he did apply for was a coffee college, a coffee lab. So even though Cody Anderson, entrepreneur, was applying, Mequano wasn't applying. So and that is, I mean, there's some, I can clear up some conceptions if they should apply or not, but we're really pushing everything. I'm just kind of the doer, getting the marketing done, trying to get the money invested, marketing and everything. But Josh Keefe from Impact 307, and his phone number, his email, everything's on the posters. So that's super exciting. And then the last thing that has to go with the Startup Challenge, but is for all businesses in Carbon County. And I have this, but this isn't put together, so I won't give you a copy of this. We're still working on speakers, is a business boot camp, which will have accounting, legal, marketing, banking, and other resources. And that, again, is their model of Impact 307. We did not have a boot camp last year. Different things happened, and that was another thing that we really felt like we needed to have this boot camp. It's part of the program for Impact 307. And when I say other resources, we're going to make sure that Heather Tupper from the Business Council's there, Yvonne's there from the EDC, that we have the SBA's coming, the SBDC. So I don't have that flyer. I have one copy, but it's not complete with all of our contact, but it is happening Thursday, March 7th from 5 to 9. So I have plenty of stuff to give you, and I'll leave these out in the back for you guys to pick up, to take. And then, so that's what's going on. Very busy at the hub.
Very exciting. Yes, ma'am.
I have a quick question. Last week I had a few people ask about the lights, like some of them were off and some of them were green. Are you just but when I came in tonight, they looked like they were all lit up the right color, and
So
so is there some glitches going on with it?
yeah, so Steve and I, Mr. Vice Mayor Sanger and I had a conversation. We are trying to get that taken care of. It's between Acme and Tough Guys. I'm going back and forth. We're gonna work on that. Some of them that are not turned on, it's either electrical issue or something going on with the lights. We're trying to get that. They have not been paid in full. We held their, their 10% and everything, but we're working on it. And there is, I did notice tonight, there's one red and green one. I thought it takes very minimal time to switch them around, and I was messing with them to try to make them outlaw colors for some stuff. And as I was messing with them the other night about 12:30 in the morning, I didn't get that one back on to Valentine's colors.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, very exciting. Thank you.
Yeah,
Pam.
lots going on. I will just leave all this. These are for you, John. And then these are for the council. Didn't get here early enough to get them out, sorry. Okay, thank you.
All right, we will jump back to item A, I think. Employee of the fourth quarter for 2023, Tom.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, members of the council. It is my pleasure to introduce to you tonight the employee of the fourth quarter for 2023. Our employee of the quarter is Amber Yardley. And I will read her nomination thing, and then we will have her come up and present her with her check. Officer Yardley is currently assigned to the Patrol Division and works as a school resource officer for the police department. In this position, she often works complex juvenile cases along with little supervision. Officer Yardley consistently produces high-quality work and does an excellent job of being a resource to the schools and acting as a liaison between the schools and the police department. Officer Yardley has also done an excellent job of building relationships with the students in the schools and is known as an adult our students can trust, count on, and turn to if they have an issue or when they need help. Not only does Officer Yardley do good work with the students in schools, but she also has stepped up and worked many extra shifts to help the police department meet staffing needs and continue to provide professional police services to our citizens who are not in school. Officer Yardley also serves the department as a custody and control instructor, a certification she brought with her to the Rawlins Police Department and has maintained since. And she works as a forensic interviewer in many cases involving young children. This is also a complex task since children can't be interviewed using the same techniques officers use to interview adults who are crime victims. Officer Yardley is an asset to the Detective Division of the Police Department. In this role, since her interviews don't require the detectives to leave town for the interview to be completed. She has also performed child forensic interviews for the Carbon County Sheriff's Office when she is needed. Officer Yardley does all this for the department while raising her sons and staying involved in their lives and activities, and while working diligently on her master's degree to advance her education and skills. She is an asset to the city and all she works with here. And I want to add I want to say the same thing, she's an asset. I want to add my compliments to that, she's an asset to the city. So, Amber, if you come up.
And then can we get one with all of our...
And then whoever from the school, please come up.
We'll split that check.
Yeah.
Joining us this evening is Carbon County School District 1 Superintendent Mike Hamill and the 3 principals for the schools that Officer Yardley works with.
Congratulations, and thank you for your service. We do appreciate it. Well deserved. All right, we will go down to 8B, City Manager, City Attorney, and Staff Reports. We'll start with you, Tom.
Okay, thank you again, Honorable Mayor, members of the council. The first thing tonight is, since our last meeting, we have received the resignation of Blaine Schumacher, our fire chief. His last day will be February 9th of this week. And as of 5 o'clock on February the 9th, I have appointed Alan Robinson to be the interim fire chief. So anything that comes in after 5 o'clock on the 9th, we will look to Alan for his leadership and guidance in the fire department. Our special work session to talk about goals through the council is scheduled for February 10th, this Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. That will be in the Hampton Inn of the Cowboy Room. I know there's a couple council people that will not be able to attend that, but as of now, that's when we would schedule that. We received a letter from HF Sinclair informing us that they will have a planned maintenance, which is also called a turnaround, at the Parco facility, and this will start April 15th of this year, and it will go for approximately 6 weeks. And it says that an estimated 1,500 contractors will be in town during that time. So we are working through the city services to make sure that we are prepared for that influx, for those 6 weeks. Recently at the recycling center, as a temporary solution, we have removed the recycling bins where they were in the front. The reason for this is that there's been a lot of trash left in that area, and it has taken our staff 4 to 5 hours at times just to clean up the trash that's been left and to haul it to the landfill. So for the time being, we have removed the bins, and we will offer recycling hours at the recycling center from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then a half a day on Saturday morning, so that people that cannot come during work hours during the week will have an opportunity on Saturday to come. And we're looking at this as a temporary fix until we can determine how to be able to put the bins out and have it be safe and clean in those areas. We had on January 22nd, we had our quarterly meeting with the town of Sinclair to talk about the water. With them, we get together quarterly, and we had a productive meeting with them on the 22nd. Work has started this week on the indoor shooting range at the rec center, and we're hoping to have that workable by the end of the month. of this month. And so once they get the stalls in place, we will work on the floor to get the floor in place, and then we'll be able to reopen that. The last thing I have tonight is that Winter WAM, the Wyoming Association of Municipalities, their winter conference will be February 21st through February 23rd in Cheyenne, with the 21st being a meet and greet, if you will, with the legislators at Little America in Cheyenne. With that, that is my report.
All right, thank you. Anita, do you have anything for us tonight?
No reports from Littles, I think, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. The next thing on our agenda is direction from City Council to the City Manager. Does anybody have anything they would like to talk about? Councilman Lumen?
Finance Director, any applicants, interviews?
No applicants at this time.
Okay. Is this being advertised?
Yes, it is being advertised.
Okay.
And, Human Resources is watching the applicants coming in, and I have not had any forwarded to me, so.
Okay.
Did you have something? No. Oh, I saw somebody's hand over here, sorry. Anybody else? All right, thank you, we'll move on. All right, the next thing on our agenda is unfinished business, which is the third and final reading. And I would entertain a motion. Councilman Wells?
I have to show that I'm here now. I move to approve the third and final reading and waive the reading of Rawlins Municipal Ordinance amending Title 604070 Animals, Nuisance, and Vicious Animals.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve the third and final reading and waive the reading of Rawlins Municipal Ordinance amending Title 604070 Animals, Nuisance, and Vicious got covered up. Vicious animals, I guess. Is there any further discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 7 yeas.
All right, thank you. The next thing on our agenda is to approve the City of Rawlins 2024-2025 renewal of liquor licenses. I would entertain a motion. Councilman Wells trying to make up for lost time, huh?
I motion to approve. Sorry, my computer just messed up. Read fast. The renewal of the following liquor license for the licensing period of April 1st, 2024 to March 31st, 2025. 307 Horse Racing, Inc., doing business as 307 Horse Racing, retail liquor license number 95. Anong's Thai Cuisine, LLC, doing business as Anong's Thai Cuisine, restaurant liquor license 135. Aspen House Restaurant, LLC, doing business as Aspen House Restaurant, restaurant liquor license 101. What the Buck, LLC, doing business as Buck Sports Grill, retail liquor license number 83. Cappy's J&K, Inc., doing business as Cappy's Restaurant, retail liquor license number 93. Dillon Companies, LLC, doing business as City Market number 12, retail liquor license number 84. A&D Martinez Management, Inc., doing business as County 6 Bar and Grill, retail liquor license number 86. Hospitality Partners of Wyoming, Inc., doing business as Econo Lodge of Rawlins, retail liquor license number 138. Ichiban Japanese Steakhouse 2, Inc., doing business as Ichiban's Japanese Steakhouse, retail liquor license number 87. BPO Elk 609, doing business as Rawlins BPO Elk 609, retail, limited retail, fraternal club, liquor license number 78. Uplift Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Hole in the Wall, retail liquor license number 88. Korean Shrine Temple, doing business as Korean Shrine Temple, limited retail, fraternal club, liquor license number 104. Maverick, Inc., doing business as Maverick, number 724, retail liquor license number 85. La Abuelita Mexican Restaurant, LLC, doing business as La Abuelita Mexican Restaurant, liquor license number 136. Mini Mart, Inc., doing business as Loaf and Jug, number 124, retail liquor license number 82. Christie's Inc., doing business as Michael's Big City Bar and Grill, retail liquor license number 91. Nothing to Whine About LLC, doing business as Nothing to Whine About, retail liquor license number 96. Peppermill Bar and Grill Ltd., doing business as Peppermill Bar and Grill, retail liquor license number 89. City of Rawlins, doing business The Ranch Limited Retail Golf Club, liquor license number 134. Rifleman Club Bar LLC, doing business as Rifleman Club Bar, retail liquor license number 59. Shogun's Pizzeria LLC, doing business as Shogun's Pizzeria and Bar and Grill, retail liquor license 100. Josh Nick Co. LLP, doing business as Sinker Stores number 213, retail liquor license number 111. Stinker Stores Co. Inc., doing business as Stinker Stores number 215, retail liquor license number 98. County Mountain LLC, doing business as Sunnyside Liquor, retail liquor license number 99. Some Luck Inc., doing business as Tea Cake Spirits and Saloon, retail liquor license number 92. And Cotton Tree Management Inc., doing business as Turnbuckle Best Western, retail liquor license number 94.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to renew the list of liquor licenses that were read. I'm not going to read them again because they're too lengthy, but the one liquor license on the ranch, you said 133, I think, and it's actually 131. Would you accept that as a friendly amendment?
Yes, I do.
Would you? Okay. Is there any further discussion?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know, on a standpoint from law enforcement, if it's available, like anything that's happened within these establishments, is there anything on your guys' end that would prevent this?
Nothing doable.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any further discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting has closed. The motion passes with 7 yeas.
All right, thank you. The next thing on our agenda is a resolution amending the Rawlins Police Commission civil service rules. Councilman Garner.
I move to approve resolution amending the new 2024 Rawlins Police Commission Civil Service Rules and Regulations effective February 6, 2024.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve the resolution amending the new 2024 Rawlins Police Commission Civil Service Rules and Regulations effective February 6, 2024. Is there any discussion? Would you like to speak about it, Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. Mike Ward on behalf of the Rawlins Police Department. This has been an undertaking that predates my arrival in Rawlins. Approximately 3 years or so ago, the Rawlins Police Commission, with several members of the police department appointed by council to assist, began rewriting the Rawlins Police Commission rules and regulations. Over the course of this endeavor, Commissioner Travis Moore, who was the chair, Commissioner Bob Stipe, the late Commissioner Darcy Fagnant, and current Commissioner Mike Lujan worked closely with former Chief Troy Palmer, Lieutenant Rick Hooper, Sergeant Chris Craig. I then joined them in working on this rewrite. A lot of work went into streamlining these rules and regulations. The current rules and regulations are 41 pages. The proposed are 23. So they're a lot leaner than they were. We did a lot of work collectively to ensure that only what was needed, only what was delineated by Wyoming law in terms of the commission's responsibilities were what remained in the rules and regulations. Things that did not belong there were taken out. The entire format was restructured so that it flows more easily. Late last year, this council and the mayor appointed 3 of you, Commissioner Lumen, Commissioner Wells, and Vice Mayor Sanger, to join the police commission and review the product that had been created. Those meetings occurred on November 16th of '23 and December 6th of '23, during which time we went over the changes and the new document and answered any questions that council members may have had. I'd like to sincerely thank all of the people that were involved in the work on this and the council members that came and assisted at the end.
All right, does anybody have any other comments? Yes, ma'am.
I do. The next resolution is directly tied to the current resolution, and we wanted to make sure that was clear when we conducted this vote, because their pay structure was removed from, correct me if I'm wrong, from the old document, and we just want to make sure that it continues on after this.
And I believe that's on the very next item on the agenda.
Yes, but I wanted to make sure that people knew they were kind of
intertwined.
together.
Yes.
Did you want
And a better explanation, Vice Mayor Sanger, would you like to give that explanation?
So the pay structure, all the credentialed pay things were in the old commission book.
Yes.
And they really belong with HR. They don't belong in that book. The commission doesn't have say over them. So in removing the 20, by the way, when does that ever happen? When you remove 20 pages out of something and it ends up better?
We carved a lot.
Yes. So it was removed out of there and then set into a separate resolution to be put over with HR so that it's clear that this belongs in HR. That's where that money is designed to be. It's not something the commission will ever make a decision on, so it didn't need to be in that document.
May I add to that quickly, Mr. Vice Mayor? So the second resolution strictly has to do with where that is housed. It doesn't change any of the structure or processes that are associated with it. Finance for the city is strictly the business of council, which is why we felt it didn't belong in the police commission. The second resolution is solely concerning where that is housed and does not contain any changes whatsoever.
Yes.
Okay. I just knew Steve explained it to me once, and it was very short and succinct, and I understood it, so that's why I had him give it a shot. Any
Mr.
further
Mayor, if I
discussion? Go ahead.
When this started, it seems like 3 decades ago, but the intent was completely to make sure that there was in between city personnel policy and the policy and procedure for the sworn officers in the police department for these purposes as dictated by law. I can't believe we cut so much out of there and still added a good portion of due process and sense making in terms of formatting, so it's easier for the boots on the ground to interpret which place to look and what to do if. And that was the whole point of what we did, other than, hey, let's revise government policy, they said. It would be fun, they said. But I really...
We did have pizza twice.
Yeah, we did. And I do want to say, just on behalf of the commission, thank you for your trust. We hope we delivered a strong product that's up to the 3 that came, because we were still looking very closely at the forest or looking at the trees instead of the forest after staring at the same document under many iterations over the course of 3 years. It was something else. I don't want to do it again.
I don't blame you.
You might forget you were on it. We'll pick you again. All right. Is there any further discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed and motion passes with 7 yes.
All right. Thank you. The next thing on our agenda is to approve a resolution authorizing the transfer. Councilman Lumen.
A move to approve the resolution authorizing the transfer and the maintenance of the Rawlins Police Department certification and education compensation pay policy to the City of Rawlins Human Resource Department and/or City Manager.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve resolution authorizing the transfer and the maintenance of the Rawlins Police Department certification and education compensation pay policy to the City of Rawlins Human Resource Department and/or the city manager. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 7 yeas.
All right, thank you, and thank you for all your hard work. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for your time and consideration.
All right, the next thing on the agenda is an executive session, and Councilman Wells.
I move to go into executive session at 8:21 PM per Wyoming Statute 164405 to consider or receive any information classified as confidential by law.
Second.
There's been a motion made to go into executive session at 8:21 PM per Wyoming Statute 16-4-405 to consider or receive any information classified as confidential by law. Is there any discussion? Please open online voting.
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 7 yeas.
All right, thank you. Bruce? Okay, I mean, I signed it, but you can't tell who signed it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I can't vote.
Yeah, I just thought that's.
I'll get working.
Well, it's a lot better than and
See, that's what mine did. The spaces I pick up. But it was strep. I've never heard of strep. You know, you hear strep all the time. Strep infected. Strep infected. Sorry.
Did they say we did good?
You did good. What's that?
3 you said?
Yes.
We all brag when the kids and stuff saying, yeah, come, we did good.
I heard all good things.
You know,
Must be exceptional pizza.
Must have been.
Must have been.
That was a great joke. Just writing city policy for fun.
This guy was very good guy. He's usually gets bigger.
Yeah. It got smaller and useful. That's incredible.
That's
what the requirement was. We decided as a committee that we weren't going
That's
to
awesome.
allow
Good job.
you guys, to be in your field.
There's other people that kind of explode. To my knowledge. It was 90%.
No, but and when we go to the commissioners meeting, we need to state that commissioners meeting, not hello, Goliath.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
You got that done?
And,
Come on, I know, I'm joking.
I'll tell you how they got it.
I don't need to know.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that.
The executive session minutes, you were not present.
Okay, yep, Chris pointed that out. Thanks for telling me. He's already on it.
Councilman Weisenberg.
I move to come out of executive session for Wyoming Statute 16-4-405 at 8:43 PM.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to come out of executive session. Let's see, where am I at here? I'm sorry. Well, now it's covered up.
8:43.
Come out of executive session at 8:43. Is there any discussion? Open online voting, which is open, and covering stuff up. All right.
Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 7 yeas.
All right, Councilman Weisenberg.
I move to approve the executive session minutes of December 19th, 2023, regular city council meeting as presented.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve the executive session minutes of December 19th, 2023, regular council meeting as presented. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please open online voting.
Online voting is open.
I need one more motion here, guys.
Online voting has closed. The motion passes with 5 yeas and 2 abstain. The 2 abstain was Vice Mayor Sanger and Councilmember Wells.
Okay, I would entertain a motion
For the meeting?
for this.
Oh, sorry. It's me.
Wow. I said you're up.
Go back in my pages. I make a motion to allow the mayor to sign the presented disclosure agreements on behalf of the city council.
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to authorize my signature on a 2 disclosure agreements on behalf of the city council, correct? Any discussion? Please open online voting.
There will be no online votings.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay. Yeah.
Yay.
yay.
Yes. All right. With that being said, this meeting is adjourned, and our next meetings are February 10th, which is the retreat, special council work session, and then February 20th, which will be a regular city council meeting. All right.
Bye, guys.
I was gonna ask,
But you can make
are we off?
But you can make it.
No,
We need someone to read all
Here and
that.
gone.
I wouldn't count.
That's all we needed before you read all that.
Yeah. Glad I could be a help.
Oh, no, it's not.
What?
Oh.
Good. We'll see you there.
See you
Saturday, yeah.